support of Ukraine. As many as 8,500 U.S. troops are now on high alert to be deployed to Eastern Europe to join NATO forces. A decision Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba says he welcomes.
I think it's a message to Putin that, listen, whatever you are trying to achieve, you get the opposite. If you want us to withdraw from Central Europe, to withdraw NATO infrastructure from Central Europe, our response to your escalation is reinforcing the eastern flank of NATO.
Some have suggested, though, that this shift might actually anger Putin and escalate the crisis further. Are you concerned about that?
Well, if we learned anything since 2014, is that it's a flawed logic to handle President Putin from the perspective that let's do nothing in order not to make him angry. No, this is not how it works. Strength, resolve, deterrence. These are the three elements that work with Putin.
On the other side of the border, yet another show of force from Russia's military, with Iskander missile systems on display. The Russian Defense Ministry says the exercises are, quote, to check the troops' battle readiness. Few here have any doubt that Russia is ready to go to war, but the question remains whether that is its intention.
So do you believe there will be a military escalation here in Ukraine?
This depends. I cannot read President Putin's mind.
Can anyone?
Frankly, no. I don't think anyone can do that. We are literally in a situation where anything can happen.
How does Putin at this stage de-escalate without losing face?
We shouldn't really care how President Putin will save his face, for one simple reason, because he put himself in this situation. If Russia is willing to act in good faith, there is a possibility to walk out from the negotiating room and say, we made a deal.
But Kuleba warns that Ukraine will not be pushed into making concessions.
We will not be in a position of a country that picks up the phone, hears the instruction of the big power and follows it. No. We paid a lot, including 15,000 lives of our citizens, to secure the right to decide our own future, our own destiny. And we will not allow anyone to impose any concessions on us.
With all sides dug in, the prospects for a diplomatic solution are dim. But Ukraine's leadership says the cost of failure would extend far beyond these front lines.
And if the United States leadership fails here, it will be a clear message to the contestants of the United States that America is a different country now, and they can push. And in the end, if they push, I'm afraid that it will be the people of America who will feel the repercussions of that push.
The minister went on to emphasize that Ukraine has already made diplomatic concessions to Russia in the past, and that if anyone gets on a plane and comes to Kyiv demanding that Ukraine make more concessions, well, he says that he would simply call the protocol officer and have them escorted back to the airport. Clarissa Ward, CNN, Kyiv.